Hey everybody, this is Kristen, and I have month 4 of Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilts for spring 2019. Inside my package, of course, I got my fabric. I also got this, which has the sneak peek of all the colorways for the upcoming mystery. And I believe these are going to be on the website already, so you can take a look and check them out. The sign-ups, it looks like they open on May 31st at 7 o'clock a.m. and I believe that's going to be Central Time. So sign up ASAP. Some of these colorways are going to go fast. I think there's a Tula Pink colorway, which I know a lot of you love, so that's going to be gone in minutes. So definitely make sure you sign up ASAP. And I also got some little cards so that you can hand out to your friends. And essentially, if you enter my name, so I'm sure you can use Ranger Kristen, because obviously they know who I am at this point, at checkout, and both of us will get gifties. So do that. I actually don't know if it works if your buddy is not signing up for the next one. That's a good question, but either way, you theoretically will get a goodie in your package when you sign up. So this is the Cosmos quilt for fall 2019. So we have those. We of course always have our block of the month, and this one is Card Trick. And if you go onto the back, or you can go on their website and download the coloring card, you color it, you post it to social media with the tag CC Color Challenge, and you can win 2 yards of fabric. So do that. I keep meaning to, and I still have not managed to get around to doing it. I've colored, but I've never actually posted, so maybe you can do better than me. Alright, so what we're making this month is this little guy. We're making 8 of these. So it's going to be super quick, super easy, and I'll show you how to make one. I'm not going to make all 8 on camera, but I'll show you how to make one. So start with your square. We pretty much have squares and triangles this month, so I don't even need to get out my code for what is what. What you're going to do is you're going to take a long side and attach it to one edge. So what I like to do to make sure that I'm actually in the middle is I'll fold this guy in the middle and then just finger press. And I do the same on my square. I'll fold it, I'll finger press, and that way when I line the two up I have a little bit of a crease, so I have an idea of what is center for both of those. You don't have to do this if you don't want, but for me it makes it easier to get the lining correct. So I'm going to do this, and then actually instead of just sewing, I'm going to go ahead to the opposite edge. So this is where we started, and I'm going to do the same thing on this one, because then I can just pull it out, turn it around, sew that next line, and that, for me at least, speeds things up a little bit. So I'm going to get another little triangle out. I'm going to finger press a seam down the middle, and do the same thing on the opposite edge of my square. Pretty sides together. It's normally called right sides together. And line them up and pin. So we are going to be working with bias seams again this month. So as always, just treat those really, really delicately. You don't want to push or pull or distort the fabric in any way, which is really easy to do with bias seams. So just be careful. Alright, so if you did what I did, it should look like this now. Should have that nice overlap. That way you know you did it on the correct sides. And I'm going to go ahead and just sew those couple of seams. Oops. I already had my machine on and I just turned it off. I'm smart today. And we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to press it. At this point in time, you guys probably don't need to actually watch me pressing my seams, but there are directions for the way you press it. So it says press towards C, which is your triangles. So do take an extra look when you go through these directions. Sometimes they'll have it, sometimes they won't, but it really, really helps if you follow the directions when they give you those pressing suggestions. So let me finish this seam up. I'm going to press it and then we'll be right back. So at this point, you should have something that looks like this. Now the next two ones that we're going to put on, obviously, are going to be put on these empty sides here. And I'm just going to repeat exactly what I did last time. So I'm going to fold it in half, press the seam. And it's not really a seam, I guess you're just pressing in a finger crease. So I don't know why I keep saying seam, but that is apparently the word on my mind today. So I'm going to finger crease the little guys too, and then we're going to pin. So just like I did the last time, and we're done. So like I said, this month's black. If you're doing the small, I should preface it with that, because the small is going to have different clues than the large does. If you're doing the small, we make 8 of these. That's it. Super easy. Super quick. I mean, this video is probably going to end up being like 8 minutes long and you've already made a block. So, not too shabby if I do say so myself. So give me a second and I will come back with a beautiful finished project. Alright, with that, we are done. So I now have 2 of these made and pieces of others because I tend to chain pieces. If you've watched some of my videos, you already know that. But this is really an easy block. I keep saying that, but it's true. So that is it for month 4 of teams. Gosh, what team am I in? I don't remember. But for the small version of this quilt, and I will see you guys next month. For those of you who are wondering, I still don't know if it's a boy or girl, but I will be making some bump watch videos shortly, and we'll figure it out as we go along. I'm moving this month, so it's going to be crazy and hectic, so you probably won't get a video for a while. And I finish, well, my folks are here June like 1st through the 15th, so next month's cotton cuts, this mystery is going to be delayed, so just FYI on that. But other than that, hopefully you guys are doing well. If you have any questions, let me know, comments, all that jazz. Hit me up in the comment box below, and subscribe, hit the notification. You know the drill. I'll see you next month.